in the human body that can cause more heartache, more pain, more mistrust, and more anger than all the other muscles put together. It is so powerful that it's caused wars, betrayals, murders, and riots. It is the key factor in the destruction of friendships, relationships, and families. It is so significant that the Bible talks about it quite often. Proverbs 18:21 says, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue." So, as you can probably tell, this muscle is the tongue. And while the Bible discusses many important values, I feel like this one is ignored a lot. Just think about those words for a second. Death and life. Words are pretty powerful if they can do that much. Per se, if you've ever heard that old saying, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never touch me." Turns out that's not true, because words can do more than just emotionally afflict you. They can set the course for your life. Like, if a friend is feeling down in the dump from being on a quest, an encouraging word can help them make it through whatever they're going with. But if you tell them destructive things and depress them even more, guess where that's going to go? So, for instance, our mother told us that scripture many times before. And, of course, I believe everything the Bible said was true, but there's this teeny little doubt inside me that words could be really that effective. So, after one of Mom's talkings with us, I stepped outside one day, and I saw my brother talking to a bush. That was rather peculiar, but as I crept closer and started listening, he said to that bush, "You're gonna die, bush!" And so I thought this was rather strange, but as I looked at that bush, and I went inside, not really knowing what to think. But imagine my surprise when the next morning, the bush was all dead and withered looking. Well, I think Jesse kind of felt guilty for killing his brother's bush. But that taught me a lesson in a rather bizarre way. The words we say really do make a difference. I learned that from a bush. So, that tool is very important. You can speak life to someone, or you can speak death to someone with that tool. You have to be very careful with it, or else you may say something very hurtful, and maybe you'll apologize after for it. But the damage is done. Saying sorry to a broken plate just won't fix it. And you can glue it back together, but it won't be the same. So, the Bible discusses many more scriptures about controlling your tongue. But it makes it very clear that your tongue alters the present and your future. I'm going to close with this quote by Sarah Downs. "Be careful with your words. Once they are said, they can only be forgiven, not forgotten." Thank you.